cookies with lemon glaze. It's gonna knock your socks off, and it's gonna knock, if you got that that coronavirus, is gonna knock that coronavirus right on up out of you. Well, anyway, let's get started. So for our dry ingredients, you're gonna need 2 cups of flour. You're gonna need a teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of baking soda. You're gonna need 3/4 cups of butter. It can be salted or unsalted. You know me, I'll use that salted butter because that's what I got in my refrigerator, which also equivalates to 12 tablespoons of butter. So when you get your butter, you know your butter comes in a stick. Mine's already chopped up, so I'm not gonna show you like, you know, the actual thing, so I'm just going to explain it to you. Each stick of butter is 8 tablespoons. So 8 tablespoons plus what, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 more tablespoons with your butter should be your 3/4 cups, okay? 1 cup of sugar. We're going to also be using 2 tablespoons of honey. This right here is what makes the cookies like soft and chewy, and it's really good. So add your honey. Of course, 1 lemon. Fresh lemon juice is always best, but if you do have like the lemon juice that you just, you know, pour, that's cool too. And I'm also going to zest this lemon. If you don't have like one of those like hand-on like lemon zesters, you can get your block cheese grater, and on the smaller blades is where we're going to use the lemon. Is what we're going to use to zest our lemon, okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get my dry ingredients mixed up. Again, this is a 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And I'm going to put my 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Boop. Alrighty. And my 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Boop. Alright. I'm going to whisk this up really quick. Quick little whisk, make sure everything's incorporated. Oh, and I forgot, you got to have 1 egg too, you guys. 1 egg. Okay, whisk. That's done. Now this is where it's going to get a little bit time consuming because we have to cream our butter. So basically it's just your 3/4 cups or 12 tablespoons of chopped butter into your mixing bowl with your 1 cup of sugar, okay? So I'm going to whisk this a little bit. It's going to get kind of noisy, but that's okay. That's how we do in Cree's Kitchen. It's kind of noisy sometimes. You're going to want to go ahead and put your butter out ahead of time so that your butter can be softened, you know. And you're going to cream your butter until it's kind of fluffy, okay? This is what also makes the cookies soft. We don't want no hard cookies. The only part that I want on my cookie that's kind of firm is the crispiness around the cookie. So I'm just creaming the butter and the sugar for right now. And then I'm going to crack open this egg and put it in here and finish creaming that for a little bit. And then I'm going to add my honey. The honey makes it so chewy. I'm telling you. If you don't have honey, you know, you can use corn syrup, but I'm using honey. And like I said, this part right here is a little bit time consuming. It normally takes about 10 to 15 minutes to cream your butter, was it takes 10 to 15 minutes for me because I like mine. I like to make sure that my when I'm creaming my butter that is kind of, you know, fluffy. I like mine to be extra fluffy so that my cookie can be like melting in your mouth good. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Again, make sure that you take your butter out the refrigerator and let it soften a little bit. So this part can go a little bit faster when your butter is softened. Okay? That's all I'm doing, you guys. It's not finished yet, but I'm just letting you know that this is the start of it becoming creamy. I'm gonna go ahead and add my egg, okay? Add my egg. I'm sorry about that. Alright, I'm gonna wash my hands. You know how I do, you guys. Gotta keep my hands washed. This is before the coronavirus. I keep my hand washed. If you want to go ahead and turn your volume down while I'm doing this part, that's totally fine. And again, you can tell when you're creaming your butter when it starts to get that nice fluffy consistency because it'll start to grow in volume. The butter and the sugar will start to grow in volume. That's how you know it's getting fluffy. Baking, you have to have patience. If you don't have patience with baking, this ain't for you, honey. Turn my volume up a little bit. Like I said, this part right here is the most time consuming. Because after I finish fluffing my butter, creaming my butter, it's pretty much downhill from there. Scrape my sides down a little bit and then get back to work of creaming this butter because it's not done yet. It's almost there, you guys. See? Not there. Not quite. Let me go ahead and get back to work with this. Gotta put that work in Cree's kitchen, okay? I hope everyone is safe out there. You know, don't let this right here, this coronavirus thing, scare y'all too bad. You know, it's a whole bunch of hype. Just my personal opinion. It's a whole bunch of hype. Don't believe the hype. One thing about me, I fear is nothing. I'm gonna fluff it down, scrape it down so I can fluff it out a little bit more. Not there, almost. Bear with me. Like I said, in baking, it takes time. You can't rush baking, or your cookie's gonna turn out hard as a brick. If you rush, it's gonna be brick house in your mouth. You don't want that. You don't want to be singing, she's a brick house in your mouth. No, that's not cute. Okay? We want our teeth after we finish done eating our cookies. No hard cookies. A lot of you guys ain't following me yet on IG neither. Make sure that you follow me on IG, that's CRI.kitchen. So you can catch all my lives, okay? I think from here on out, though, I'm going to try to do Facebook and IG Live at the same time. But just because I'm doing Facebook Live does not mean that you don't need to be following me on IG, Instagram, the CRI.kitchen, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel, and that's Search Cree's Kitchen, okay? Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for, make sure hit the bell for the notification so you know when I upload new videos. Like, share, and comment. All of that matters. All of that is being supportive. It's not all about money. You know, you can support me by liking my social media platforms. Okay, show love to your girl. Show love to your girl. Alright, you guys, we almost there. Yay! I hope it's not too loud for your ears. I'm sorry if it is. Like I said, turn down your volume on this part. For those that's cooking along with me that did go to that grocery store, I sure appreciate it. I hope I'm not going too fast. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Yes, 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 yes. See? It's whipped. It's whipped pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and add my 2 tablespoons of honey. Like I said, honey or corn syrup, but I'm going to use honey because it's more natural. Honey just makes the cookies so chewy and so, oh my goodness, afterwards, after it's finished baking. Oh yes, that's 1. too. If you guys ever try any of my recipes, please make sure that you send me pictures. You can DM me pictures on my Instagram, cri.kitchen. DM me if you try any of my recipes so that I can shout you guys out on my Instagram page and as well as on my Facebook page. So if you don't cook along with me like on the day of whatever I'm making and you decide to cook something later on, you can still DM me your pictures so I can shout you out. You know? So I can show you love for showing me love, okay? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and mix this in. Alright, so that honey is mixed in with that cream butter. Okay, my lemon is already freshly washed off. So now I'm going to zest this thing up. Where's my lemon? Okay, you guys, like I said, you don't have to have like that hand zester. You can also use your block cheese grater, and we're going to use the smallest blade, okay? And we're going to zest our lemon. And when you zest your lemon, make sure that you don't zest it all the way. Don't zest the white part. So when it gets down to that white part, turn that lemon. So you won't be zesting white. You just want the yellow part, okay? So we're just turning it. You just want the yellow part of the skin, not the white, okay? Time go by, I swear to you, I'm gonna get more comfortable in front of this camera. I know sometimes I be talking over my words sometimes, but you get the point. You get what I'm saying, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so see how all the yellow is gone? We don't want to keep on zesting to the white part. You don't want that, okay? You just want the yellow part of the lemon. Alright. You know, I had to wash my hands real quick. And this is the lemon juice that I had squeezed earlier. I'm just gonna still use that juice as well. Okay. If you don't have like a lemon squeezer, that's fine. So you can squeeze it by hand. me show you how you can just squeeze this by hand. So that, you know, those that don't have that, you can just take, this is how I do mine. I just take it, my fingers like this, and I just squeeze it like this. Have it on your hand over so you can catch them seeds, okay? And you just squeeze it. Oops. I guess it's better if you squeeze it by hand with a plate instead of in a cup, but it's all good. And voila. And that's by hand. Let me wash my hand. Okay, so we're going to use a teaspoon of lemon juice. A teaspoon of lemon juice in your cream and a teaspoon of lemon zest. Okay? I might use like a teaspoon and a half for that extra lemon flavor. So that's a teaspoon and a half. And this is your lemon zest that you just zested up. We're going to use a teaspoon of that as well. Go ahead and mix it up. Alrighty. Now let's go ahead and add, break this down. Let's go ahead and add our flour, our dry ingredients. Now you can use the hand mixer if you want to, but I like to go ahead and I like to fold mine. Okay, so I just add half in and then fold it down into the mix, into the butter. And this part, you guys, we're making the cookie dough. Yay, we made it. Now, once your cookie dough is made and everything is incorporated, we're going to wrap this up in saran wrap and we're going to put it in the refrigerator for an hour. However, with me and my TV magic, I already made some cookie dough earlier, so it's already, you know, been sitting in there for an hour. I already done cooked some up. So, you know, I won't do that to y'all, have y'all like wait that long, okay? Or for me to be like, okay, I'll be back. I didn't want to do that. All right? All right, let's go ahead and dump our other half of flour in there. Yep. Okay. Mixing it in, we're just folding it in. Just folding it in until all the dry becomes like a dough. Okay? Make sure you get all that flour at the bottom, fold it into that butter that you just creamed, okay? And you can tell when it's folded in properly because your dough will start getting kind of firm. It won't be so much of that fluffy flour flying everywhere. Everything will be more tight. Tight and well put together. All right, here we go, here we go. Alrighty. And we are almost there. Okay. And that is our cookie dough. So it should be like this consistency right here, you guys. Okay? And that is your cookie dough, made fresh in the kitchen. Okay, you did it. It's easy, simple, simple, super simple, you guys. I'm just gonna flatten mine out a little bit so that I can put that saran wrap over it. And we're gonna slide this thing in the refrigerator and let it chill for an hour. That's how we gonna do that thing like that. All right, so it should look like this. See? That's how it should look like. All right, let me wipe my hands off. Let me get my saran wrap on. This recipe is super simple. Super simple. Alright, and I just cover mine up, but I like to bring it down like this when I cover it. Okay, this is how I do. And like I said, we're going to go ahead and put our cookie dough in the refrigerator for an hour. And voila! See how quick that hour went? I told you. That's that TV magic, baby. Alright, so once it's kind of like being in the refrigerator, it's going to be kind of tough. So it's going to be like this. Okay? Alright, so get your baking pan out. And right now we're going to go ahead and set our oven at 325. We're going to preheat our oven at 325. And we're going to bake these things for about 15 minutes. Up and put it down. Okay, there we go. Let me get my parchment paper out to line this cookie. And this batter, you guys, cooks up to like 32 cookies, okay? For those that was wondering how many cookies does it make, it makes about 32 cookies. All right. Okay. So what I've done here is, this is a tablespoon measuring spoon. And you just scoop it up and I mash it down like this so that all your cookies can be even. It's the same shape, the same consistency, everything is the same size. I mean, that's the reason why I like to use the measuring spoon. And I just go like this, little ball, and then I pat it just a little bit. Just pat it just a little bit, and you just put it up there. Don't bake them too close because as it's baking, it spreads out. So you don't want to bake the cookies too close, okay? how y'all doing. I'll be so excited to share my recipes and to record them. So I hope you guys be excited about it too. Cause I do. And just push it down a little bit. Get them edges. Get the cookies off the edges, the cookie dough off the edges a little bit. Mash it down. This is the easy part right here. Like I said, the most time consuming part is creaming that butter, you guys. But it is worth it, I'm telling you. Don't go fast and try to do it too quick. You got to do that thing just right so that your cookies can be so soft. It's the same thing with pound cake. Like, you got to cream that butter. Because if not, your pound cake is going to be hard as a brick. You don't want that. Whoops. If you have like a large cooking sheet, that's fine. But I got like a medium to this might even be a small one. So I only can put like 8 cookies up at a time up here. You can freeze this batter too, you guys. Yup. You can freeze this batter. You can, after it's been in that refrigerator for an hour, you take it out, wrap it up in saran wrap. And then after you wrap it up in saran wrap, put it in like a freezer bag. And you can have it up to like 3 months. So whenever you want some lemon cookies, you know, just thaw it out, roll them up like how I'm doing right now, and have you some lemon cookies. Same thing with a cake. You can freeze a cake. I freeze my carrot cake when I did the carrot cake episode, which is out now on Cree's Kitchen YouTube channel. Okay, so my oven is still preheating, so I'm not gonna put that in there like that right now. But like I said, baby, this is Cree's Kitchen. We do a little TV magic over here, okay? Let me wash my hands. Because over here, voila. Look at that. Won't that pass? Our cookies is done. So like I said, you're going to bake your cookies at 325, okay, for 15 minutes. And then after that, this is what you get, the end result, baby. Yes. Looks so yummy. Let me get me some parchment paper out so I can glaze these things. Okay. And then after you finish baking your cookies, you're going to let your cookies cool for about 3 minutes. I'll go ahead and put this on for 15 minutes. Okay. put this on a parchment paper so that we can go ahead and glaze, and so that I won't have to do too much of a cleanup. I'm telling you, it's so soft and chewy. You're gonna be like, what? Honey did that? I'm like, yes, honey. I told you, honey will do that. I'm telling you. I'm like, yes, honey. Honey did that. Added honey. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and make our lemon glaze. We're gonna use 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. I don't even know I wore this black shirt, dealing with all this white powdery stuff. Probably ain't dirty yet. But you do get a little bit dirty. Let me wash out my tablespoon really fast. Okay, you're gonna need 2 to 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon at a time, okay? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and add number 2. And basically, we're just making the lemon glaze, okay, you guys? Now, with the glaze, it's all up to you. I'm just doing it at the consistency that I like. Some people, you might want your glaze to be a little bit more loose. I like mine in between. I don't like mine really like icing. I like mine kind of be in between. I don't want to be like super loose, but I don't want it to be super firm either. So this is what I like. You can do how you like. You can do how sour you want. You know, of course, the more lemon juice you add, the more sour it's going to be. You know, it's all up to you. I'm just doing the Cree's Kitchen way, okay? Okay, we almost there. I'm gonna add 1 more. I want mine to kind of be like that, you know. Like a lemon head type style. So that's like a half. So I'm using about, there we go. Okay, okay. Yes. And if you really wanted to get like super, super fancy, you could have got you some fresh mint, honey, and chopped it up real fine. And sprinkled some mint on that thing. It would have been good. Or a little basil. Don't sleep on the basil now. You know, basil is kind of sweet. I just added like a pinch of the lemon zest with the glaze. Okay, so let me give it a taste. I'm telling you. Yo, it's so good. It's so good. Okay, so we're just gonna razzle dazzle these cookies up real quick. I like using a fork. And we're just gonna go like this. That's it. Go up and down, sideways, you know. Do your thing, honey. Do your thing. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Do your thing. I don't eat chicken, by the way. It's just an old saying. Okay? Mm-mm. Yes. And there you have it, folks. Look at that. Ooh, it looks so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to hold up this one. Let's go in the middle. See? And you let this glaze sit for like another about 5 minutes. And it's going to, you know, I guess get solidified, I guess. And it's going to be like a little white. You know how it is when you get Krispy Kreme. And if you get it hot, it's kind of like how it is now. But once you let it sit, it gets that like that flakiness. Oh my goodness. So that's what it's going to do once it sits for a little while. But this is it. This is your lemon sugar cookies with lemon glaze on Cree's Kitchen. Let's go ahead and taste this thing. Let's go ahead and break it on up. See? Look at that. So chewy. So soft. And so good. Until next time, I love you guys. And make sure that you subscribe to my channel. That's Cree's Kitchen. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for notifications so that you know when I upload. Like, share, comment, do whatever you want to do. Also follow Cree's Kitchen on IG, and that's CRI.kitchen. You know I love you guys. Peace.